Hey, Mike Mason. Dwayne Griffin's here. Hey. I'm going to wait for everybody. What's that? It's Matt Bradford. On Instagram. Hey, Jim Main's here. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to wait for everybody. I guess I should do introductions. My name is Patrick. The channel is Jack Crafty. If you don't know me, you may not like the live stream. Hey. Let's see. We got 5 people watching, 2 likes, 3 people that don't have index fingers to push buttons. Jordan, hey everybody. You're not missing this one. Good. Very good. How many people still have light outside? It's been dark here for about an hour. Yeah. I've been sitting here for an hour just cruising the internet. Yeah. See, if I don't prepare way ahead of time for these things, I'll get doing something and I'll forget. And it'll already be like 10 past 8. Let's see. Tommy Taylor's here. Just barely getting dark where Jim Main is. Yeah. I did a lot of rearranging today instead of napping. I didn't. Yeah, how much napping did I do today? 0. Jesse is here. Yeah, I organized some of my stuff. In other words, I moved some of my rocks out of my shop so I could have some more room because I was getting all cramped and claustrophobic. Sun is still up. Dwayne Griffin, yeah, you're in Texas. Yeah. We still got snow on the ground. Yeah. I was shoveling snow today trying to get the trailer out so I could dump some stuff. And I'm helping out my niece and her husband throwing away stuff because they're cleaning out their stuff too. So I got a combination of my stuff in my trailer, a little utility trailer, and their stuff, and I'm going to dump it tomorrow. Yeah. It's so weird here in Vermont because it costs you money to dump trash, except if it's a recyclable, and that stuff is free. You can take it there and dispose of it for free if it's recyclable. I suppose it works all right, but it's like an added tax. Yeah, it's not good. There's lots of taxes here in Vermont. There's less taxes across the border in New Hampshire, so we'll see. I don't know where I'm going to buy land if I actually buy land here. Hey, Bushy's here. Frodo Joe is Bushy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's his nickname. Yeah. Okay, so think of some topics. I'm going to try to think of some topics, but usually I don't work that hard on these live streams. I don't prepare for them. I just have fun with them. Yeah. $40 here for a pickup truck permit. What? Yeah, you're in New York. I believe it. Yeah. I'm going to go. It's time for me to start visiting people. I might see you, Bushy, before I go down to Texas in April. Yeah. Yes, my name is my wife's old dog, Ferdo Joe. You had a dog named Ferdo Joe? You have a dump permit, but that's for a year. Yeah, we have to pay for our registration every year. We got a little sticker that we had to put on the windshield, or they give us a little plexiglass thing that we can put on the dashboard so we don't have to keep sticking it to the windshield. But you still got to pay for the little registration just to get in the gate. Yeah. It's highly defended trash. I don't know what it is. These people want to be security guards or something. Let's see. Mike Mason, I'm probably going to try dandelion root tea for the first time this weekend. I hate tea. I don't know why I am doing this. You're going to hate dandelion root too. Believe me. Yes, believe me. Dandelion root tastes bad. Let's put it that way. We'll keep this family friendly. Yeah. Keep the live streams family friendly. I've got a family that watches. They don't admit to it, but they watch some of my live streams. Yeah. Let's see. I tried chaga last year and loved it. You got to save some chaga for me, because the one that I got, I don't trust it. No. I smelled it. I got some chaga mushroom from a birch tree. I know that's what it is, but I smelled it and it's kind of dicey. I think it was there too long or something. It doesn't smell like it's going to taste good, because if it tastes anything like it smells, it's not going to be good. It tastes like coffee. Yellow birch. Yeah, I guess I got to pay attention to what type of birch trees I take it off of. Because the only time I've seen chaga is on the white birch. I gotta look around some more. I gotta get out more. Yeah. I'm allergic to chocolate. No bueno. Yeah, that's a bad allergy to have. Yeah. Jesse says, man, you had me rolling on the unboxing of Tallahassee, calling it cheater quartz. Yeah. Hey, quartz isn't supposed to be that good. No, it's cheater quartz for sure. Yeah. Jordan says, well, very small amounts are all right. Okay, so yeah, I'm like that too. I'll eat small amounts of stuff that I'm allergic to, or the stuff that gives me a bad reaction. Yeah. Tobacco actually gives me a bad reaction, but I'll puff on a cigar every now and then. And we're back to the low light, weird motion capture, but I don't care. I don't like having bright lights at night. Yeah, when it gets dark, I like to have the lights dim. And nobody in my family was like that. So it was torture for me for years. So I'm not going back to lots of light. Yeah. So I'm excited about napping some of that Tallahassee, but don't get your hopes up, because you can't put in narrow notches in that stuff unless it's really, really thin. And you need a really exceptionally good piece to make it thin. Yeah. It crushes the edge crushes on the Tallahassee. Yeah. That's why a lot of guys use soft hammer percussion on the Tallahassee so it doesn't crush the edge. Yeah. Simple formula. I was thinking about formulas in Flintknapping, because a lot of other crafts, you just follow a formula or a recipe and you can get it done. Are there formulas in Flintknapping? Unfortunately, No. There's basic rules of thumb, but everyone has to develop their own recipes. You can copy someone's recipe almost exactly. And if it works for you, you're lucky. And that does happen. Some guys can imitate other guys almost exactly, or maybe exactly, and have the same result. It's rare, though, that I've noticed. Let's see. Jesse says, if you notice authentic examples of quartz points are the stem styles or triangle. No fancy notches. Geez, I wonder why. Yeah. I wonder why there's no really nicely notched quartzite points. Yeah. If you're new, you'll wonder also. I wonder why. We can always spot the new guys. Can you nap the quartz for me? I saw like a museum piece. It's excellent. Who's going to tell him? I'm not going to tell him. You're going to tell him? I'm not going to tell him. I'll tell you. It's probably not quartzite, but something looks exactly like quartzite. Really? I've been lied to my whole life? Yes. All your, 16 years old life. I've seen brand new nappers. They get on the internet and they're still in high school and stuff. And they're spouting off different things. They memorize the entire internet concerning napping. And they wonder what's going on when they see me napping. They look and go. See, because they search the whole internet except my channel. I don't know why. I guess the more videos you post, the less YouTube promotes you or something. I guess. Well, yeah, I saw that other channel has got like 5 videos and 2 million subscribers. I saw that one. But I didn't see the one that's got, 2,000 videos. David Laylock. Hello, fellow nappers. Yes, we are all nappers here, but you wouldn't know it by watching the live stream. Someone said, okay, Jesse says, I need a quartz Ishi point now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Brutus says, greetings, stone breakers. Yep. Stone snappers. David, you should have said, hello, fellow snappers, because everyone snaps points. Even I snap points. Yeah, even me. I'm not supposed to. But if I consider it a technology, then it's good. It's good that I snap because it's called snapping technology. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Danny Moore gave me $5. Awesome, dude. I'm still amazed that it allows you to give me money. Let's see. Yeah. Mary's here. Greetings from Oregon. Yeah, Mary's drowning in obsidian. Brendan's here. Snapper. Flint Snapper. Ed Gould. What's the feed? What does that mean, Ed? Brendan snapped 2 preforms today. So you're trying to develop the snapping technology? Let's see. Mr. Ed's in the house. Yes. Bunch of flakers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, Mary's not alone. There's other people in Oregon too. Yeah. You guys don't know that you're right next to each other probably sometimes. Jim Cooper said hi. He just left my place. 1 copper hammer short. You stole his copper hammer, Brutus? I tell you. People are desperate for tools. Let's see, Brendan. I only snapped 1. Mm-hmm. Only. Video 2124. A lot of people said a mouse damaged the bowstring. How will you combat the mice? Wax and pepper? A question by Mike Mason. Well, no, I don't think a mouse got to the bowstring. I think it has to do with humidity and leaving it strung for long periods of time. But I've done that. I've left the string strung by accident overnight on a bow, sinew bowstring on a bow, fully strung overnight, and it didn't unwind like that. It must have been left that way for a week. Of course, my friend's not going to admit that he, dropped the ball on that one, so he didn't tell me exactly. But I'm pretty sure it was left out in the rain, left strung for a long time, and then when he went back and saw it was all loose, he probably twisted it, tried to tighten it up again, but he twisted it the wrong direction. Those three things probably made it or messed it up, because I can't figure out how could it get messed up. Let's see, David Blaylock broke them all. Brutus says we call it a trade. Some Buffalo River and a moose antler for the hammer. Oh, okay. Well, you didn't say that at first. Mary says, I'm happy to know I am not alone in Oregon. Yep, not alone. Mike Mason, I'm going to see if I can get another free copper squid cap. That'd be good. Let's see. Ed Gould says, oh, says that. What does that mean? David says, Mary, I'm in Coos Bay. Jesse says, don't forget today's goal is 3 of 5 super chats. Let's help the best snapper on YouTube. Yeah, let's help the best snapper. That guy called Shut Up and Nap. Yeah. Let's see. David Blaylock. Mic issues. Do we have, let's see. Let me switch it over. I got to get the green button. Let's switch it over to blue light. See if that helps. Let's see. R. Snyder, hey, Patrick and the gang. Yay. How's it going, Ralph? Let's see. My daughter lives in Oregon. See, lots of people in Oregon. Jesse gave me $20. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. That's awesome. Let's see. Audio, yes. The audio somehow is not doing well. Well, we'll see. Let me know how it's going, because I switched it back over to noise cancellation. If it's on green, it doesn't cancel the noise. I'm always having microphone issues. All right, so a lot of issues tonight. Where's Mike Tufts? I don't know where Mike Tufts is. Audio is a little wacky. Dang it. Maybe it's the mic, yeah. Happy Pi Day for the math inclined. Yes. I saw that. I thought that was a joke. Mike isn't the mic. Okay. So it's the Michael problems. It's not the microphone problems. It's Michael problems. Somebody says, wow, Mike is really bad. Danny Moore super chatted too. Yes, he did. Hey, it's working, someone says. Audio okay now. I think it's the feed. Yeah. Sounds good now, bro. All right. Better now. Yeah, see, I switched it back. I switched it over to noise canceling. When it has the blue light, it's noise canceling. All right. So, yeah, that's what the family tells me, Mike says. Frodo Joe, it's the FBI lurking in on your weapons. Yes. I'm being stalked. They will SWAT me anytime now. For a minute, I thought it was my volume that was messing up. I have a fully semi-auto short recurve bow. Mike Mason has a fully semi-auto short recurve bow. Yeah, I like that fully semi-auto. Fully semi-auto. Yeah. Brutus says, Chukonu? What does that mean? Let's see. That is for the FBI. Oh, I see. I get you. Let's see. Noah's here. Hello. I've been making some arrowheads today. Not very good ones. Well, how long you been napping, Noah? If you're making really good ones, you've only been napping 2 months, don't tell us, because it's taken most of us 2 years. I'm estimating. We'll be too jealous and we'll be very angry. There goes the spin again. Patrick, is it not advisable to hunt with obsidian heads? Well, I don't like hunting with stone or obsidian in general because I prefer firearms. But if I were to choose between obsidian and stone, I think they're both equally good. Yeah, I don't have anything against obsidian to hunt with. Just make them thick and they won't snap. They won't snap that easily. Mm-hmm. So yeah, hunting with obsidian is good. Hunting with glass, you can hunt with floor tile arrowheads and flint arrowheads and anything you can make an arrowhead from. You can hunt with it. I watched a guy hunt feral hogs with bone points one time, and he epoxied those things on the tip of the arrow. So he he killed the hog, right, and it was just laying there. And he says, "These bone arrowheads work good. Look at this." He backs up 10 feet, shoots the pig again, and pulls it right out again. No damage at all to the bone point. Now that's a good point. Hit it twice in the rib cage and nothing happened to it. Let's see. I'm going to try an obsidian when I get one very close. All righty. Harley's in the house. I missed it. Hey. Harley says, "Hey there, Patrick. Love the unboxing. Glad you like things. Beat the crap out of those pressure flakers. I want to see what they can hold up to." Yeah. All right. I will make sure that I abuse those. I'm going to try an obsidian when I get one very close. Okay. Try the obsidian for sure. Jesse says, there used to be a traditional archery store in Mesa, Arizona, Three Peaks Archery, I think. I got a 70s Bear recurve, 55-pound, that is smooth as butter. My self bow is nice, but man, that bear is a smooth shooter. Yeah. My closest buck was 4 yards at 8 pointer. Dang. 4 yards. You can hear the breathing at that distance. I make my own bows, arrows, and points, says David. Yep. Very good. That's how to do it. Danny, good looking points, Harley. R. Snyder, what is a caveman diet? Caveman diet is eating only foods that were available back in the day. Yeah, no modern type foods. No GMO plants. No plants that are invasive species or engineered species or borrowed from another place in the world. My husband gave me 2 points he found in his backyard when he was a kid living in Pennsylvania. I sent you pictures on Messenger. You send me pictures now? Right now? I didn't get a little beep. You need to come to the Dover Knapping. Use some of that saved up PTO, says Noah. Dover Knapping. I'm working on the Knapping list. I'm trying to update the Knapping list, but I spent 2 hours on it yesterday and 2 hours on it the night before. And I got burnt out already. It takes about, I don't know, I think about 6 hours to update that list because I had to double check everything. Ed Gould says it keeps freezing here. R. Snyder says, this is my wife's joke. She's joking about caveman diet. It's a real thing. They call it a caveman diet. It's a real thing. Let's see. Pat, where do you get your gray dacite or gray butter from? It's a secret. Yeah. But Bill Taylor and Alan Cole, and I get some from Luke Hammock and a couple other guys who don't want to be advertised. Audio is going choppy again. I can't do nothing about it. I don't know what it is. R. Snyder, their diet is paleo. Yeah, same thing. Paleo diet, caveman diet. Smallzilla says, got some of Benny Collins' root beer chert in here yesterday. Not sure if he's on the stream, but if he is, that stuff is sweet. I'm surprised by how good it is. Raw. Yeah. Yeah, you just don't know you haven't that high grade raw stuff yet. What do you call a fish without eyes? FSH. Let's see. David says, anyone interested in trading your Osage Dave for my super tight ringed Pacific U? Yeah, Pacific U super tight ringed? Send me an email and some photos of that. U-Daves. That'd be interesting. Mary says, hello, fellow snappers. Click the like button. Yes. Noel says, Stewart County, Knapping, Dover, Tennessee. It's May 10th, everybody. Okay, I don't know if I have that one on my list. I probably don't. Because I don't remember that one. There's a lot of them in Tennessee. I just don't know. Did you say Tennessee? Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got. Let me write that down. We got Dover Knapping. What's the address, if you know it? Because I can say Dover Knapping is Dover, Tennessee, and Dover Knapping is Dover, Tennessee. Maybe. But I need to know the physical address and the zip code, too. That way the GPS doesn't get all screwed up. Stewart County, Knapping. Yeah. Okay. Dover, Tennessee. Stewart County, Knapping, Dover, Tennessee. But I need to know the physical address, the street name, and the zip code. And the contact number. But you can email me that if you don't want to give it out to the public. And then if you do have a number that is available to the public, you can stick it in here in the comment section. That way people can call in and say, I'm lost. How do I get there? Did you say Dover, Minnesota? No, Dover, Tennessee. May 10th. Okay, I got to make sure I look that up. Is that advertised on Facebook or is it just advertised by people on YouTube? Smallzilla says, definitely got to check out the Dover Knapping. It's only a 12-hour drive away. Super close. Got to break some rocks amongst my fellow rock breakers. Yeah, 12 hours, no problems. Definitely got to check it out. Ferdo Joe says, I cut up some venison steaks last night. Had about 4 pieces raw, melted in my mouth. Love it with salt. All right. You got to tell us what part of the deer you made the venison steaks from, so we know. It goes without saying that it's a backstrap. If you hunt deer, you know. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. What do you call a vegan with diarrhea? A salad shooter. I didn't say that right, but that's funny. The audio is bad again. Audio is bad again. I don't know what to do. If it's bad, it's because the stream is not cooperating. Let's see. I have a truckload. David, you have a truckload of Pacific U? Wow. Okay. Yeah, send me an email. The sound is off and it keeps freezing. I think the audio is bad because the space aliens are trying to join our chat. Well, I don't know what to do. It's everything's plugged in and working just fine. It's got to be this interrupted feed or something. Lick Creek Recreation Area. Cold on Road. Okay, let's see. Lick Creek. Recreation area. Cold on Road. I think that's not spelled right, but I, if I type it into Google, it'll probably give me the correct road name. Dover, Tennessee, 37508. 37508. Hey, now the GPS will work. See, I think maybe if I yell into the microphone or if I'm really loud, it'll skip. I think that's what might be happening because sometimes I raise the volume on my voice and sometimes I go lower. Yeah, Dover, Tennessee, only about an hour and a half from me. Tommy Taylor. Hey, have you been here the whole time? You've been sneaking around? Tommy Taylor? Smallzilla says, Patrick, I'm glad you let me know I was napping courtside instead of church. Would explain why things were difficult. Make some thick points. Works well like that, and it can still be sharp. Yeah, it is. You sent me mostly quartzite. Yeah. Backstrap and hindquarters round or top rounds. Backstraps, yes, and hindquarter top rounds. I have to look into the hindquarter top rounds. I don't know much about butchering. I just know, does it have tendons and bones? Take them out. That's my butchering. I have spoke on deer ham before. If you ever try it and get it right, you'll find a new favorite cut of deer, says Mike Mason. Yeah, I believe it. Deer ham sounds pretty good. Frodo Joe or Bushy, I separate every muscle in the hind legs and grind the front quarters into burger. That's an idea. I used to have one of those hand grinders. I think I still have it. Uh, yeah, because I was going to make my own deer sausages and stuff, but I never got around to it. Let's see, Smallzilla, you sent some challenging rock, but for quartz that appears to be high quality H2O, like Waterboy would say. I'm way behind on the chat. Audio is fine now. I'm keeping my voice more steady. Where is Dover, Tennessee? You just need to GPS it. Frodo Joe, I love the front quarters for Italian beef recipe. R. Snyder, Abo nappers use antler and Cabo nappers use copper. What does that mean? Frodo Joe, 11 hours from New York to Bristol, Tennessee. Mary says, I think it's in the stream, not the mic. Yeah. My internet connection sometimes is not good. It depends on how many people are in the neighborhood around here are on it. And I've noticed whenever I sign into my Wi-Fi, there's a bunch of people now. Yeah. They all signed up for the same internet service. They just upgraded the internet service around here. And when I first got on, it was really good. But now there's lots of people on it. So maybe that's the problem. Dover, Tennessee is land between the lakes. Dave M says, what's up, man? Hey, Dave. Mm-hmm. Yes, you've been here. Tommy's been lurking. Okay. Very good. No problem. No, nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I got some display cases, says Ed, from Temu the other day, and they are pretty nice for $13. No foam or anything, but clear-faced wooden box, about 14 by 9. Yep, sounds good. That is a good price for a wooden display case. Hey, Aaron. Howdy, Patrick. Hey, how's it going? I'm napping my first piece of chert, and man, it is tough. I had to heat treat it. Ain't nothing like obsidian. You got that right. Jesse says, Patrick, can't wait to see what you do with those Clorox bottoms. Some good thick stuff will help you after you reduce the dome or curved part. Yes. I know the bottles from the 40s had good thick bottoms. Yeah. Yeah. I got really good bottle bottoms there from Smallzilla, right? I'm getting them mixed up. Harley sent those to me. I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah. Smallzilla says, here's an interesting question for you, Patrick. What's the most expensive material you've made a point from? I've seen people use opal, which makes absolutely beautiful points. What about yourself? The most expensive stuff that I've made points from at the time. See, I've napped common opal, but the most expensive stuff was some slabs of Brazilian agate and slabs of some sort of green jasper. My friend told me those cost a lot of money. Really? Why'd you give them to me? Because he says I can't do anything with them. So yeah, they just look pretty. So yeah, I still got them sitting there. So Brazilian agate and some kind of green jasper heat treat. Both of them are heat treated. Those are the most expensive. How expensive is it? It's like $15 for a little 2-inch piece flat slab. You know, one of those triangular arrowhead slabs. $15, I think, for this little bitty 2-inch long. I think that's how much they were, something like that. I know that opal is more expensive than that. Let's see. Dover, Tennessee, just across the Tennessee River on the west side of Middle Tennessee, close to Kentucky line. Nice. Hey, Aaron, chert is real rock. Obsidian is fake rock. Yeah, obsidian is rock wannabe. Yeah, obsidian is not rock, but I call it rock. Let's see. It's just glass, yeah. Mike Mason, yeah, it's just glass. Let's see. Wait, glass is fake obsidian. Ceramic is fake rock. Yep. If you want to be particular about it. Fertile Joe says, I did a mahogany obsidian today, like butter. Yeah. Mahogany obsidian actually flint-knaps quite well if you don't snap it in half. One-eyed dog. Hey. First time I think I've seen Mr. One-eyed Dog on the chat. I also did an opalized glass point today, posted on my Flickr page. Why does everyone have so many different social media pages? Ask Butters here. What's up? Gotta change that name because it's embarrassing. Frodo Joe. I also did an opalized glass point today. Posted it on my Flickr. Okay. Mary says, the American obsidian you napped last year was pretty expensive too. Armenium, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty expensive, the Armenian. Although I don't know how expensive it is. Mike Mason says, mahogany is mostly for snapping in half, yes. Smallzilla says, I've used some Brazilian agate and it's a dream if heat treated. If you'd like some pics of the hardened point I made, I'll email them. Yeah. Or just post them on your channel. You've got a channel now, right, Harley? Or you've always had one? I don't remember. Let's see. Don't Google that guy. Mike Mason says, yeah. Yeah, chat warning. Don't always Google what these little handles mean, the nicknames. David Blaylock. Patrick, I'm a little slow. What email do I send pics of you to? You can send you pictures to jackcrafty2@gmail.com. Jackcrafty, one word, the number 2, at gmail.com. Jackcrafty2@gmail.com. And yes, I get a lot of spam on that email. Unbelievable amounts. But YouTube, Google is not too bad. I can control the spam, but it may take me a while to find your email. So If I don't respond within 5 minutes, you'll know why. I'm sitting there erasing all the spam before I get to your email. Ed Gould says, I had a guy that wanted me to build a motel for him for a trainload of opal. I never checked it out. Smallzilla. Also, if you enjoy the bottle bottoms, let me know because I have access to 1950s landfill. I have an absolutely ridiculous supply. Just got to wait for stuff to thaw before I dig. Well, heck, yes. If you have a ridiculous supply, I'm always looking for new and exciting things to nap on video. R. Snyder. I saw Jake from Gulf Coast Knapping biface some petrified palm wood. Cool looking stuff. Yeah, the petrified palm wood is also something that most people heat treat or buy it already heat treated. It is nice stuff when it's not cracked. Jesse says, that troll on the last live stream wouldn't shut up. Dude was on some good mushrooms or something. That was insane. Yeah, he kept posting over and over and over again. Just rambling on. I don't know what it is. Mushrooms are a good guess. Watch, I bet you he's watching too, and he's going, those guys, I'm going to get them. I want to get them somehow. Alan Cole, oh dang, no YouTube notification for the stream. Yeah, Alan's late, but we still got time. Yeah. That's why I go for 2 hours, because some of you guys are like an hour late. Let's see. Smallzilla. I do too on my land. Oh, Bushy's got an old glass dump on his land too. Interesting. Jim Main says Texas elevates is kind of pricey. Yeah, it is. Same with Tecovas, Jasper. Both of those are very pricey these days. Getting worse. Andrew, what's up? I'm just doing the live stream, man. Just doing live streams. Let's see here. Mike Mason, Mushroom Troll. I missed the best part at work. Y'all's chats. Yeah, you missed it. There was a guy on psychedelics or something on the last live stream. Tommy Taylor says, I didn't get the notification tonight either. Yeah, I don't either. I don't even get notifications for my own videos. I don't know what it is. YouTube is all screwy. Ed Gould, R. Snyder just got 10 pieces from Jake this week. You guys are buying rocks like crazy. Smallzilla. If I send another package, I'll need some more Patrick quotes for signs. Anyone in the chat got some good Patrick quote suggestions? Yeah, just talk to Alan Cole. He's memorized them all. Alan Cole is in the chat. Just say, Alan Cole, what are the different expressions that Jack Crafty uses? And you'll see there's like 52.6 quotes that I use. All right. Let's see. Noah says, Smallzilla, have you tried putting a stick in the end of any of those boppers you made and tried using it as an Ishi stick? I'm wondering if they can hold up. Yeah, it looks like they might be able to. But to answer that question, I'm going to do it and see if it holds up. I'm going to try to put like a long handle on some of those pressure flakers. But Harley says that sometimes that plastic is a little bit weak or something like that. It can be a little weak. Let's see. Peter. Oh, come on. I only talked about shrooms a little that other time. Yeah, but your name was not Peter at that time. If you're the same guy. One-eyed dog. Noah told me about the live stream. Never got a notification either. So you guys are reminding each other. Well, that's good. That's good in a way, but in a way, it's, technology has failed us. Jesse says, Smallzilla, if I knew why that happened, I wouldn't do it. Why does it happen? Why did you take that flake and make such a big mistake? Why? I don't want to see mistakes. This is people that are watching the video. I make fun of them. And I would say, if I knew why I did that, I wouldn't do it. No problem. Yeah. Problems. What's a problem? Problem. A problem is a difficulty or a pain in the you know what during flintknapping. It's a special flintknapping challenge thing. It's not a problem. It's a problem. Arizona got snow dumped yesterday. Made it halfway down the Grand Wash Cliffs here. Looks like a 200-mile long frosted cake. Dang. I didn't know you got snow in Arizona. I saw the weather system on the weather channel I watch, but I thought it was just high winds and hail and stuff. R. Snyder says, I posted pics of some grooved hammerstones I collected from an ancient Indian copper mining pit, Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Grooved hammerstones from ancient Indian copper mining pit. Very interesting. Ed Gould, that guy last week was full of crap, all word salad that meant little. Yeah, I agree. Just hope he's not watching because he's going to come get us. Smallzilla says, I actually designed and 3D printed my own Ishi stick because I'm quite tall, and the other ones I could buy were too short. It's red and green like Christmas and uses a 4-gauge copper bit. Works nice. Yeah, that 4-gauge copper bit is pretty stout. I like it. Ash Butter says, my video about the Ishi bow and arrows has more than 500 views. I'm so surprised. Well, that's because, advertising works. Peter says, oh, that must have been a different guy talking about shrooms. He and I should hang out. Yeah. I think you'd have a lot to talk about because he was like a chatterbox. Let's see. Ed Gould says, I know when they are, but I just forgot and stumble on at the right times. Okay, yeah, you know when the live streams are, you just stumble on it at the right times. Let's see. Noah says, I saw that when you posted your toolkit. R. Snyder says, hello, Alan. I screenshotted your video holding the sign with your live stream times so I don't forget. Oh, that's an excellent idea, Jesse. Now I think I finally remember Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah. Smallzilla says, right, I did make a Reddit post with my toolkit. If I could post links, I would do it, but it'll get filtered, sadly. Yeah, that is a problem in the chats. YouTube doesn't like you to link outside stuff in the chats. Yeah. Asper, if you put a dog in the pic, I bet you get more. Yeah. One of the things that is popular on social media to get clicks is to put dogs in the thumbnails or in the feed. Somewhere like on Facebook or wherever you post, just include pictures of your dog or cats. Yeah, I noticed that too. It's a cheating. It's like cheating. It's like using a file to help you nap. Yeah. Tommy Taylor says, Esper, what's your channel name? It's the same thing. I got snow today. It's melted now. I love Oregon. You got snow in Oregon? Interesting. Midbar says, yep. Right month here in Arizona. You can snow ski and water ski the same day. A few 100-mile drive, of course. That's cool. Yeah. Andrew says, wondering if y'all be interested. I have a couple of big obsidian pieces I'm going to send you with an envelope with a few Franklins. Need a nice 4 to 5 inch blade with handle. I'll email you. I'll email you here in a few. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Email me. I won't check it during the live stream, but yeah. Alan Cole says, new one, Crispiola pudding. Yeah. Some rock is craciola pudding. Some is crapiola pudding. Crapiola pudding. Some is craciola pudding. And some of it is crispy or crispiola pudding. Yeah. I think I added crispy in when I was napping some of the new stuff that I was like the bubbly obsidian. I didn't nap much of that bubbly obsidian that was sent to me. Did you send that, Alan Cole? That bubbly obsidian? That's crispy. Yep. All right, let's see. Throcessive is here. Mike Mason, I dedicated the times to memory. If I'm ever not here, just wait longer. Yeah. Fishing the Columbia. I have a cold. Would you recommend smoking mullein? Well, I don't recommend it, but some other people do, yes. Especially if you got mucus that's very stubborn, doesn't want to be coughed out. Smoke a little mullein and it'll get you coughing. It's like an expectorant, right? That's what they call it in the medical community. My YouTube app crashed. I had to restart it. You missed everything, Alan. I was talking about your bubbly obsidian. Are you the one that sent me that obsidian that has bubbles in it? Because we're calling it crispy obsidian now. One-eyed dog. Ed Gould, during the auction on Monday, Wednesday at lunchtime and evening with the flakes. Yeah, I have a live stream during the auction on Monday. And Wednesdays is what used to be channel news, but now it's just nap time on the live stream. And then Friday nights. Let's see. Jesse says, I saw your bowstring vid. Sinew glues itself together when it shrinks. If you did the reverse twist method, no reason it should have unwound it. Unwound, yeah. It got wet or something. Yep. Got to put wax to waterproof. Yeah, I've tried wax. It doesn't waterproof it. The only thing that's working so far is to use waterproof tight bond. And but I think what I'm going to do is just forget the sinew and just use rawhide for my friend's bow and then send him off. I think he's been waiting 6 months for me to figure out a solution to that. Because he's a musician, he's on the road a lot, and sometimes he doesn't move his own equipment and doesn't move his own stuff. And he uses the bow as an instrument during his performances. I think that's what happened last time. Yeah, he strings the bow and then plucks the string and it makes a sound, and he has a way to place the one end of the bow on a drum or something so it can amplify the sound. I don't know how he does it. I forget how he does it. Anyway, it has to stand up to lots of abuse. So I think I'm going to go with rawhide instead. And the Type Bond 3 waterproof glue. And I'm going to also send an artificial string. I'll send some what's it called? Fast Flight string as well. I just searched for your videos on YouTube, didn't find any, but I did see a good one. Ferto Joe. Let's see. Noah Merritt's here. I mixed mullein with a weed blunt before. I don't know if it made me worse or better. Ferto Joe, I have a lot of mullein and milkweed on my land and goldenrod. Yeah, I had a bad reaction to smoking goldenrod leaves, so I stopped doing it. Let's see. Midbar says woodpecker lips and 52.6 degrees. The rocks will submit. No problem. I think you got a piece or two of the bubbly stuff, but the sugar crisps weren't from me. Okay. Somebody sent me the sugar crisps that I can't remember now. Maybe Bill Taylor. Brutus, snap. That solves that problem. Mm-hmm. That's another one. We can develop our own language. Your friendly reminder, Gummy, to smash the like button. Did I read that right? Let's see. Oh, it's a reminder gummy. Okay, never mind. I will ask my uncle about the raccoon hide. I have a coyote hide for you already, says Mike Mason. Turtle season for me starts in June. All righty. Yeah, turtle will be interesting. Yeah. Milkweed is great before it flowers. Boil and then fry it. Wow, interesting. Yeah, I heard you can make different things out of milkweed. I have a severe allergic reaction to milkweed sap. It's like poison ivy for me, the milkweed sap. So I don't even go anywhere near it, um, except in the fall when it's dead. Then I'll collect some of the seeds and stuff. I tried planting some milkweed last year. I'm gonna try it again this year. It's getting more rare here, which is weird because when I was a kid, the milkweed was everywhere here. Where do monarch butterflies get their toxins from? I don't know. Good question. It's a nerd question. I don't know it. I'm ashamed. Jesse says, I soaked a big rawhide bone, rawhide bone. Okay. Unraveled and cut a big circle out, cut spiral into long strips, twisted 2-ply, and hung a rock from it and twisted it. Worked great for bowstring. Haven't mastered sinew. Yeah. Interesting. I tried doing the dog bone rawhide thing, and the rawhide that I got was very weak. Yeah, unfortunately. I tried wrapping a work club head onto a stick with that dog bone rawhide stuff. I cut it in the strips, but it got loose so fast after testing it that I was thinking, this rawhide must be extremely weak because it doesn't hold anything. Let's see here. Smallzilla says, I actually have a plant ID book for some of the prairie plants of Iowa that has a medicinal note along with nearly every single plant. Let me find it here. Some interesting stuff in there. Okay. First coyote from Wednesday is done. I'm starting on the second one, says Alan Cole. I'll be in the acid pickle until this time next week. Oh, it'll be in the acid pickle. I said I will be in it. Fertile Joe says wild parsnip. Yeah. Ed Gould says you can soak rawhide. You can't soak rawhide very long. It gets rotten. Yes, it does. Especially if you've already soaked it for a long time to slip the hair off. Yeah. I soak it in water and hydrated lime. Right? That's what they call it. Hydrated lime. And for a couple days, and the hair starts to slip off. And then I use something that looks like a draw knife to scrape the hair off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've processed quite a few deer hides, and I like white-tailed deer rawhide. That's all I've used so far, for the most part. I did buy a groundhog hide that I'm going to try as soon as the weather gets a little bit better. We'll see what happens. Make a bowstring out of the groundhog hide. Midbar says, Grandma used to have a book about all the native plants here in the Mojave Desert. Old natives used everything for something. Yeah. Can only remember a few of the plants and uses. Yep. Thomas Thompson says, use wood ashes. Yeah, the wood ash contains lye. Lye. Right? That's how you spell it. Ed Gould says, I saw a video where they were doing the hides with a pressure washer. Yeah, that's the new way to do it. I mean, that's the high tech way. I don't. It's probably not new, but it's the high tech way. Yeah, that's cheating. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, learning about plants. I gotta be careful when I deal with plants because I have allergic reactions to some of the plants. Yeah, it figures because I have allergic reactions to yucca, or is that what they call it? Agave. Agave. Trying to take fibers out. It gives me a rash. One time when I was processing the yucca plant or the agave plant, I forget which one. Let's see. Throwcessive. I made a small crossbow for mice in my shop. The bow is a fiberglass rod from a driveway reflector. I had to tiller it and taper it like a self bow. The limb is 13 inches long, 7-inch draw length, 20-pound plus. Wow, that's pretty strong for that little rod driveway reflector. Hmm. You can make good string. Yeah, it does. Ferdo Joe says, I know most of the plants and the edibility of them in New York. Awesome. Midbar says, nice, Mike. My mom was an herbalist, but she didn't share her knowledge. Dang it. I used the backside of my draw knife, the ones I did, said Ed Gould. Yucca. Brenna says, Yucca. Throwcessive, got 3 so far. Brennan says, at least that's what I have here to pull fibers from. Yeah, it depends on where you are for sure. Jesse says, when I smashed yucca or Spanish daggers to make rope, my arms got super itchy and red too. Yeah. So I guess I was doing the yucca plant. Yeah, I get a very intense itching, especially in my skin right here under my forearms, breaks out in a rash. And I don't even get the plant on my skin there. It just gets it on my fingers, and for some reason the rash just goes up my arms. Let's see. Smallzilla says, I found the book with the medicinal information, Wildflowers of the Tallgrass Prairie, the Upper Midwest, by Sylvan Runkle and Dean Russa, ISU Press, Ames, Iowa. Brennan says, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah. Throwcessive, I was amazed how fast it shoots. Yeah, little bows, they shoot fast. Mac Bales, groundhog hide was used by many woodland Indians to make long-lasting moccasins. It's the toughest hide. We'll see. The one that I've got looks kind of thin, but we'll see. Smallzilla makes. Also, Wildflowers of Iowa Woodlands by Sylvan Runkle and Alvin Bull, which gives some more plant variety. Good stuff. Super cool. Thanks for the names of the books. That's very handy and useful. Yeah. says, first of all, absolutely you should probably remove sound. Yeah. Jesse says, Mary says, "Let's sound like a beatboxer." Dang it. Yeah, my audio just started playing the rap music. What's going on? It is the feed, it's not the microphone. Mike says, "What did you guys do to Patrick Wells gone?" Mike, I typed the thing about side the farm and audio went bad. Sorry, it's my fault. Yeah, it's Mike Mason's fault. Let's see. Yeah, I remember Max Headroom, yes. Audio seems to be jittering. Yeah, Peter says. Maybe it's because I'm coughing. The sound cancellation. Is the mic battery low? It could be, but these are rechargeable. I recharged them to full capacity before I started. I have a joke when the audio is fixed. Okay. The cough was next level. What happened to me once when Mike was almost dead? Not sure if yours is battery powered. It's rechargeable. These are rechargeable. Audio is back. Cough seems to fix it. Awesome. In the past, present, and future, walk into a bar. It was tense. Audio seems to be getting better. Yeah, the feed is not reliable. And I'm as close as possible to the router, to the Wi-Fi router. So yeah, I just make do with what I got. Yeah, nothing I can do. I have to watch the NASCAR race. My neighbor is racing, starting the 5th. Stuart Friesen, number 52. Awesome. Yeah, I'll go watch it. Yeah, Bushy. Good audio now. Awesome. Very good. Because we still got an hour to go. I don't want to be talking like Max Headroom the whole time. Yeah. We've got 38 people watching. A good amount of likes. If you want to know anything, anything at all, this is Q&A. It doesn't have to be related to Flintknapping or primitive skills or anything. Just don't get too personal. I make doodle with what I face nap. Eventually, yes. The audio returned to normal as soon as you checked your mic. Maybe it has a screw loose. I'll try to hold it so I'm not touching any buttons. How's that? Because sometimes I'll touch a button on the side. See, guys, Super Chat gets. Let's see. See, guys, Super Chat. Let's get your friend a new mic. My week wouldn't be the same without you guys. Yeah, I need a new microphone. Actually, I can switch the microphone to another one. Ed Gould says, I don't think it's the mic or the camera. Yeah, it probably is not. I have another microphone. Throcessive says, made the string out of paracord guts, reverse twist, and had to wrap the first couple of inches with synthetic sinew to keep it from popping a splinter. When does Kevin get to move in? I can't move Kevin up here because I'm allergic to dogs and there's no fence on this property. So I can't keep him inside. So he'll have to be outside, but there's no fence here. And I don't want to keep him on a leash. That's just torture. So he's back with his siblings anyway down in Texas. He's going to be much happier there. Besides, it doesn't get freezing cold like it does here down there. But yeah, I miss Kevin a lot. Who's Kevin? Just look back at some of my videos. Is my dog. Everything eaten makes a turd. Can you build a fence? Yeah, I could put a fence in. Yeah. Yeah, I can install a fence for sure. I kind of like the property without one, though. I don't like the look of a fence around the property. But I could do it if I really, really wanted to. Mike Mason says, Kevin's my stepbrother. Brother from another mother. Let's see. I'm going to face snap some steak, eggs, and bacon in a second. Yeah, excellent. I have to go. Family issues. Yeah, go take care of family issues, Mary. As for Corn's here. Hey, we've been already here for an hour discussing how to get rich doing Flintknapping. Yeah, you missed it. You're here just in time to say goodbye to Mary. And we had microphone issues earlier, and I guess there was some video issues too, where things were skipping and jittery. As for Corn says, I am ironically late. Yes. You got to set your time to the daylight savings time if you haven't already. Chronically, not ironically. Ed Gould says I'm face snapping some pistachios. Awesome. I don't know why I'm itchy. I've been doing a lot of work in the yard today. Well, not a lot, but I did some. The only time I get itchy is when I'm around a lot of plants, and I wasn't around too many today. My fence is going to have melon beans, cucumbers, etc., vine foods. Interesting. The only thing I'm planting this year is some viburnum for arrow shoots and tobacco, different varieties of wild tobacco. That's it. I'm gonna clear out everything else, so it'll be easy. Tommy Taylor says, Alan, my wife force feed me stuffed bell pepper tonight. Bell peppers. Let's see. Mike Mason. One day I will tell a joke so corny you stop asking for corn. Face snapping a juicy steak myself, going for the thin flakes. Sounds awesome. See that video of Danny planting his grapes? I don't know if I've seen that one. Y'all seen the living willow fence? Yeah, I think they call that a hedge, right? I've seen it, but I've never seen one in person. Mike Tuff says, I'll be growing the ganja. I almost misread that one. Brennan says, keep graping. My neighbor has grapes. Yeah, behind me, this neighbor in the back. There's a hill in the back, just like mine, but they've got grapes. All I got is leaves. Let's see. I'm wanting to put one around my raised crops garden. Yeah. Raised cross tie garden. I'm wanting to put one around my raised cross tie garden. What's that? Peter, I just got done face snapping a yummy leftovers burrito with cheese and herbs melted on the outside in the air fryer. Dang, that sounds good. Let's see. As for Corn says, my mullein just sprouted too. Yeah, I planted some mullein last year before winter. And it was going really good. But then mold hit it and killed it within 2 weeks. Totally ate all the leaves. The mole just consumed it. I don't know what it is. Mac Bales, Indian hemp, aka dogbane, is in the milkweed family. Makes a very strong cordage. Avoid it if you have milkweed allergy. All right, yeah, I'll remember that. There's one place that I know that there is dogbane, but it's very sparse. You'll see one every 20 feet. A little plant here, little plant there, and I know where to get some. And I was trying it, but it must have been too old. It wasn't very strong when I tried this string. When I tried the fibers on that one, I think it depends on when you harvest it too. You got to make sure it doesn't rot. Time to go fishing soon. Oh yeah, the ice is melting. David says, Patrick, do you know any books or sites where I can get plains style bow case quiver patterns? Patterns, no, but I know a book. Do you have this book yet? Encyclopedia of Native American Bows, Arrows, and Quivers, Volume 2. Steve Alele and Jim Ham. This has quivers in it from Plains Indians. There's no patterns, that you can cut out and use, but it's got illustrations of that's a Kiowa. I think that's a Kiowa also. Let me see. Yeah. These are both Kiowa quivers, Plains Indian style. There's a lot more in here. This one is also Kiowa. It's got the pouch for the awl and another pouch that's a little bit bigger. It's got beadwork on it, separate bow case. It's got a stick in the quiver to stiffen it. This one is Comanche. Now it's black and white, so you're not going to see the colors, but they do have the colors named. See the little diagram? And this is beadwork. So it's pretty good if you want to do that. Another Comanche. This one has bells on this quiver flap. Anyway, they'll give you an idea. I recommend this book here. You can get it on Amazon, paperback, reasonably priced. Let's see. R. Snyder. Yes, Danny, it's growing muscadine grapes. They make great wine. Is there any vine type of plants that are made into cordage? I just saw it the other day. Yeah, there is some vines that you can make cordage with. What did I see the other day? I can't remember the name of it, but yeah. It doesn't take long to find the guys on YouTube that make cordage, and some of them do use some vines. I can't remember. Sorry about that. Let's see. Aspercorn says fishing with it. I mean, I don't know. Throwcessive. Lots of artifacts in my area around Lake Allatoona, Canton, Georgia. Mostly quartz, some flint. Interesting. As for corn, you're fishing with mullen. Yeah, I don't get what the reference is. Are you fishing with mullen? Never heard of that. Brennan, what is your next rock hounding adventure? Yes, tell us about the rock hounding adventures. David says, I'm ordering it. Awesome. Ed Gould says, lots of long-bladed grass can make cordage. Not strong enough for bowstrings, but other things work fine. Yeah. some of the long bladed grasses, but the stems, I find the stems are stronger than the grass leaves. Those books are great. I have volume 1. Yeah, volume 1 will show mostly from the eastern United States. Let's see. Brennan says, I don't know, Jesse. I have plans to make it to Nether's farm to collect stone this spring with the fam. Yeah, Nether's farm, I think they have Flint Ridge, right? Mm-hmm. Let's see. Jesse says, nice. Sounds fun. Mac Bales, I harvest Indian hemp in early fall when dry and stems turn red. In my experience, fibers are very strong then. Okay. It's good to know. Good to know. It's in the early fall. Early fall. Yeah. I think I wasn't there early enough. I usually go to these places on the trail when it's cold and wet. Yeah, because no one wants to walk their dogs when it's cold and wet or drizzly. So yeah, it was probably already too late in the season. As for corn, says rattan. Yeah, rattan is a good material for um, flexible, but it's if you want to make a string. I guess that's what he wanted. That's what he's trying to say. You can make string out of rattan. You've got to use something else for the loops. You can use a rattan, like a thin strip of rattan for the string, but the loop's got to be made of something else. In my experience, if that's what you're talking about. Georgia is a state I haven't collected arrowheads in yet. Great artifacts found there. R. Snyder hasn't been to Georgia to collect artifacts. Well, dang it. If you count the states that you haven't been to, you must have gone to a lot of states. I've only hunted artifacts in one state. I haven't hunted artifacts here at all in Vermont. Brandon says, yeah, it should be. I've been once before, but was very unprepared for quarry work. Huh. David says, I trapped 4 otters I'm having tanned to make my plains rig out of. 4 otters. Wow. Let's see. There's one book that has otters in it. Let's see. This one here. Hold on. Let me see if I got it right. Yeah, let's see. Hold on. There's some quivers in this one too. You might want to order this book as well if it's still available. Where's the otter? Oh, these are all mountain lion. Okay, here we go. This book here has got some also North American bows, arrows, and quivers and illustrated history. Otis Tufton Mason, forward by Steve Aleli. You'll notice that Steve Aleli is on this one as well. This one has pictures in the back of quivers. This one here is mountain lion, I believe. And it is a Navajo. It does have an otter skin one in here. Let's see, Shoshone. This one's black bear skin, which is interesting. Shoshone. And that's the bow and the arrow. So you get a complete set picture, a picture of the complete set type thing. Beaver skin on that one. Deer skin. Otter skin. Here's an otter skin. But it's got beadwork as well. Okay. And those long tassels are otter skin as well. And yeah, it says quiver, otter skin, bow case, and arrow case separate. Okay. So yeah, this one also has quivers in it. North American bows, arrows, and quivers in illustrated history. I think this one is still available on Amazon, but there are other places. Someone told me that they got a book from somewhere else. What was it? But look around. Barnes and Noble a lot of times has good prices, better than other places. Um, or you can buy it used. Sometimes you can buy those used if you're lucky. Let's see. I understand what it takes now after quarrying some local, says Brennan. Noah says, found a broken arrowhead in the creek the other day. Awesome. Mike says, so Patrick doesn't know about fishing with mullein. The plant produces an astringent that, oh, I see. It's not fishing. It's poisoning the water. Yeah, it makes them float, but I believe it's the seeds that make it work. Yeah, it's an old trick that the Europeans brought it to the New World. The mullein seeds and the mullein plant used to stun the fish. It's not technically fishing. That's why it did throw me off. Yeah, you got me on that one. I forgot totally about that. Yeah. Jesse says, Brendan, awesome. My dream to collect all my own stone for my knapping projects and an excuse to visit other states. Yeah. Ross Wellman says, I'm settling here in Texas, waiting for 8 o'clock, forgetting about time differences between here and Michigan. Missed an hour of live feed, but I did get a couple of 100 pounds of Georgetown. Oh, dang. A couple of 100 pounds is good. Makes the trip worthwhile, right? Are you going back to Michigan? Brendan says, nice, same, Jesse. Once the kids are grown and the wife and I are headed west, so collect here while I can. Yeah. Throw obsessive, planning on trying to make obsidian with cutting torch. Just need acetylene and oxygen tanks filled. What? Let's see. Alan Cole. What do you get when you cross a dog with a phone? A golden receiver. Brennan. Night, guys. 3 a.m. comes early. Yeah, we'll see you later, Brennan. Yeah, you got to get to sleep for sure if you got to get up at 3. Jesse says, head to Arizona. We can head up north to the cinder cones to collect obsidian. 2.5-hour drive for me. Sounds good. Mike Mason, what's brown and sticky? A stick. I don't know why that's funny. Midbar says Arizona obsidian is all under snow right now. Might want to wait a few weeks or more. Yeah. R. Snyder. Oh, yes. Otter fur is beautiful. Had to turn in the only otter I trapped to the DNR because it was an accidental catch. Dang it. No other trapping allowed in southern Michigan. I cried. No otter trapping allowed. Wow. That's not good. Jesse says, cheers, Brendan. Brendan, sounds great, Jesse. David R. Snyder, we have no limit here in Oregon. Wow. David says, I actually caught 6 using 4 for the rig. That's awesome. No limit on otter. As for Corn says, Jerry Clower says you can fish with dynamite. Mike Mason, I laugh because that's not fishing. Mike says, natives had their own ways without mullein. Yeah, black walnut or choke cherries have strong astringents too. And I've heard that the plant called Jack in the Pulpit can be smashed up and thrown in the water also for that kind of effect. Stuns the fish. David says, Buckeye bush stuns the fish also. Yeah. Jesse says, Midbar, yeah, we got hit hard with snowstorm in northern Arizona. My fishing plans up at the rim are ruined. Yeah. Brennan says, I went to sleep around 9:30 and woke up around 3 for almost 3 years straight. Oh, dang. Ross Wellman, on vacation going back 1st of April looking for more flint. Oh, I see. Well, that's a good way to spend vacation for sure. It's very expensive to buy 200 pounds through the mail. R. Snyder, I've collected artifacts in Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, West Virginia, Tennessee, and North Carolina. Dang. Throcessive. What do you call a fish with no eyes? FSH. But someone already said that one. Are you guys looking at the same website for jokes? Or does FSH mean something that I'm not aware of? Or I'm not pronouncing that right? Or you just typed it in again to make fun of me? The otter was caught in one of my beaver sets. Oh, dang. Ellen says, what's a dog's favorite kind of pizza? Pooperoni. I need to look up some jokes. Let's see. Yeah. I can never type it in right, either because the spell check fixes it, or I do a dyslexic thing. Let's see. Let's see what this is here. Why are elevator jokes so good? They work on many levels. That's something that AI would come up with. The way you can tell if AI is getting smarter is if it tells better jokes. So you ask AI to tell a joke, and if it comes up with something stupid, you know that the AI is not very good. It's not very good if it can't tell jokes. What's green and has wheels? Grass. I lied about the wheels. These are not good jokes. Let's see. R. Snyder. How exciting but disappointing, right? Yeah. Midbar. Clay down at Pierce Ferry smells like cow crap. I think I know where the wild cows shelter for winter. There you go. That's a good clue. Brutus says the San Francisco treat. Mike Tufts. Then I guess my dog thinks the cat litter box is a pizza. Oh, dang. Yeah, I know. One of my dogs used to do that too. Mike says, yeah, I said that one. You get off that Better Homes and Garden site, son, that my terrain. I don't get it. Jordan says, good night, everyone. Going to nap my root beer from Danny. See you Monday. Yep, I'll see you Monday. Yeah, next live stream is on Monday during the auction. I didn't catch the previous FSH joke. My bad. Yeah, where were you? Let's see. I have a video where I make cordage from a vine of for an atlatl handle. Says ask for corn. Awesome. Mac Bale says, I was fishing with numerous baits without luck. An old man said to me, son, you have the wrong bait. He handed me an M80. There you go. Some of these jokes I'm reading on the internet don't make sense to me. Yeah, I don't get these jokes. Let's see. What do you call a line of dads waiting to get haircuts? The barbecue. What do you call a beehive with no exit? Unbelievable. That one is good. I don't know. I think the more stupid they are, the more it makes me laugh. What did the doctor say to the panicked man who was afraid he was shrinking? Settle down. You have to learn to be a little patient. Let's see. It's actually, I'm embarrassed to tell those jokes. Let's see. Jordan says, have a good night, everyone. Got to go nap my root beer from Danny. Okay. I'll catch you on the previous. Let's see. I have a video where I'm repeating some of these. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's the FSH joke about? Jordan says, stay snappy. Yeah, that's a good one. We should start saying that. Stay snappy, my friends. What's blue and smells like red paint? That was on the last live stream. We already know that one. Blue paint is the answer. Any Ishi stories? Yeah, I got a bunch of them in that book. If you want me to read one. Let's see. David Blaylock. Gonna make an arrowhead. Better get cracking. Yep. It's gonna get late if you don't. What do you call a black guy with one arm in a tree, in a business suit, and holding a briefcase? Branch manager. There you go. Why should you never brush your teeth with your left hand? Mm-hmm. Because the toothbrush works better. What do you call a rude cow? Beef jerky. What's the best thing about living in Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. Why are balloons so expensive? Inflation. I'm having lithic percussion withdrawals. Alan Cole. Let's see. I know you know that one, says Mike Mason. As for corn, deadly baby in a bag. What's green in the same corner? Same baby 2 weeks later? These are dark jokes. Same baby. Yeah, I know. I figured that one out. Let's see. What is the most popular time for a dentist appointment? Tooth hurdy? Okay, I get that one. Yeah. Do you want to hear two short jokes and a long joke? Joke, joke, joke. That's a good dad joke, right? Because it makes the kids cringe when you do that. What's funny is a joke that's so cringy that the kids almost die. That's so funny. Yeah. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. What can't you send a duck? Oh, why can't you send a duck to space? Because the bill would be astronomical. Should I read more? Mm-hmm. What side of the tree grows the most branches? The outside. What happened when the world's tongue twister champion got arrested? They gave him a tough sentence. Why did an old man fall in a well? Because he couldn't see that well. Stop reading jokes. I want to see Flintknapping. Flintknapping only, or at least talk about it. Okay, I will talk about Flintknapping. Bad form. I have bad form for sure. Why can't a nose be 12 inches? Because it would be a foot. Yeah. Run around until you are pooped out, says Ed Gould. As for Corn says, it's probably because you need morale follow on your fluting strike. What does that mean? I don't get it. I'm not delivering these jokes very well. Oh, some of these are getting bad. Why are peppers the best at archery? Because they have an arrow. They have one. They have an arrow or two arrows. I was responding to Jesse's question about fluting. Okay. Sorry. What did the grape say when it got stepped on? Nothing. It just let out a little whine. Yeah, but that was too soon for wine. I like the joke time. Yeah, as for corn, I'll take some popcorn. A foot. Yeah. I don't see many of these comments. It's okay though. Yeah. There's a lot of weirdness going on with the YouTube comment sections and chats and stuff. What state is known for its tiny beverages? Minnesota. What did the computer No, why did the computer get mad at the printer? Because it didn't like its toner voice. I don't think I like that one. What did the three-legged dog say when he walked into a saloon? Oh, we did that one already. I'm looking for the man who shot my paw. So someone already looked at this website. Why did the broom decide to go to bed? It was very sleepy. Why are nurses always running out of red crayons? Because they often have to draw blood. Did you hear about the square that got into a car accident? Yeah, now he's a rectangle. All right. Let's see. You guys are telling jokes on the chat. Grape said, "Remember Star Wars?" Esper, what do you call an amputated Hispanic? A paragraph because he's not a full essay. What do you call a Frenchman in sandals? Felipe Felipe. Felipe Felipe. Yeah. Mike Mason. Meh. They did the right thing. They blocked me. I feel like Pinocchio. I want to be a real troll. What's an innuendo? Italian suppository. Ellen Cole. It's amazing. As for corn, ha, we're being obtuse. Yeah. See, I could go to a website that has dirty jokes. Yeah, but I'm not gonna go there. No. Okay, what is this one? Let's see. Oh, this one you have to type in. This got a lot of ads on this one. Let's see what else we got here. I always have popcorn while watching Patrick's videos. Really? Noah Merritt says, "What's a cow with no legs?" Ground beef. I know that one. Did I spoil it? Ed Gould says, "What do you get when you cross up a refrigerator and a gay guy?" I don't know. I don't want to know. Obtuse because of the rectangle. Oh, yeah. Comment. Yep. Throw excessive. I lost my pet mouse, Elvis, the other day. He was caught in a trap. Yeah. I beat you to it, Noah. I said ground beef before I read the answer. Ed Gould, a fridge that farts when you take out the meat. Oh, I don't want to read these. Me bad. I bet Patrick could line up obtuse with 52.6 degrees. Oh, yes. Alan Cole says, "No need to look for dirty jokes. Just look at a few screen names." Yeah, that's true. Dad joke napping. It's not over until somebody snaps in half. Yeah. Elvis sounds like he was acute. Espercorn says, "Mouse." You guys have been putting typos in the jokes. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yeah, everyone's laughing. Mhm. Yeah, some of these. No, this is not a good site. The first site that I was on was much better than this one. All right. Yeah. But you asked me tomorrow to repeat some of these jokes, and I'm not going to be able to remember any of them. I can't remember any jokes at all. Ed Gould says they blocked most of it. Are they blocking comments? Is YouTube up to its comment blocking stupidity again? Maybe so. Remember Chewbacca? Yeah. Yeah, let me know if they're blocking the comments. Um, there's some settings in here that I can make it less family friendly, or there's a setting for screening. You can let YouTube screen out stuff. I don't know. I got to check those settings. YouTube acts like a moderator or something. A guy went to the doctor and said, I'm a teepee. I'm a wigwam. The doctor said, settle down. You're too tense. Must be Friday. We must be hitting the sauce. Yeah, somebody is. Yeah. Campers are intense. Yes, they are. What knowest thou, my brethren? Says Red Eyed Patriot. Yay, Michael's here. Ed Gould says, I can clean up my act too. Yeah. Let's see. Midbar, full blood moon. Maybe it's bringing out some silly. Oh, okay. I need to go out and see that. Yeah. Need to go see the blood moon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're being silly. Let's see. Yeah, by the time the live stream ends, the moon should be up at the highest point. For me, anyway. Or near the highest point in the sky. Yeah, everyone's saying hi to Mike. Hey, you made it just in time to be 15 minutes only. We only got 15 minutes left or less. Ed says, you remember me. The bottle of hot damn on top of the fridge is calling me. Let's see. I watched that last night. Let's see. I watched that last night. Parts of it were around 2 or 3 in the morning. Interesting. Yeah, 3 mics. There's lots of mics on the live stream chat. Yeah, Mike, you missed all the weird audio earlier. Brutus says, I believe the eclipse was last night. Uh-oh. Mike cubed. Yeah, Mike to the third power. I'm looking on the internet for moon data, right? It should tell me that if there's a good moon tonight. It's a full moon, yeah, but let's see. What does it say? It doesn't say blood moon. I guess it was last night, like you said. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Mike Mason says, I lost a beer during this stream. I feel like it was alcohol abuse. Midbar says, we have overcast tonight, but last night it looked like a cloudy day. Very bright. Mike is in the house. Yes, yes. It was last night. Okay, so the blood moon was last night. I guess I dreamed that there was a moon eclipse, says Mike Tufts. Mike Mason. Patrick can beatbox. Did I see Mary again? I don't know. I don't think Mary commented. Maybe I can't see some of the comments. Noah says, sounds like a Transformers movie. Let's see. As for Corn says, or at least it's alcohol neglect. Raptor Jesus, the moon is still orange for me here in North Carolina. Awesome. Jim Cooper says, hey, Patrick. Hey, chat. Just got home actually visiting Brutus here in chat for trade. Ah, he mentioned that earlier. Yep. He mentioned that earlier. So, yeah, we've got like 10 minutes left. So ask questions if you need to. You got any flakes left? I need like 40 pounds of Triflow obsidian. You got any? Actually, I need 80 pounds of Triflow obsidian. I hate questions like that. So don't ask that question. Yeah. I had somebody ask me for, just out of the blue, ask me for the most rare types of chert and flint. And if I had any, he asked for like red, heat treated jasper, gold Brazilian agate, and all kinds of stuff. And I'm saying, dude, you're asking me for the most expensive stuff that hardly anybody ever has, even in slab form. How do you know all this? And he wasn't napping for very long. He's like napping for only a month or so. He must have read the entire internet before he started napping. Burns Green. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Burns Green. Jim Cooper says, yeah, you're super late. Yeah, you're super late because we only got 8 minutes left. My daughter loved that box those refined bifaces were in. She took it to school today and painted it in art class. Awesome. Good. Yeah. I instead of wrapping points in cardboard like I used to do, I ordered some fancy little boxes. Yeah. I'm glad she liked it. Mike Mason says, yeah, alcohol neglect. When I said Patrick can beatbox, I was remembering the comment by Mary. My brain just lied to me. No, it was Mary was on the live stream earlier. She did mention that. Peter says, forget Triflow. Where can I get Quad Flow? Yeah, I want some of that too. Jesse says, Patrick, in the uniface point technology, like Levallois points, they are always curved due to bulb and fracture pattern. Do you think the curved point off to one side affected flight? Jesse, the real Levallois points, the ones that are triangular, are not curved. The real ones. The fake ones made by modern nappers are curved. The real ones, you strike the side of the core, not the end, like it shows on Wikipedia. Wikipedia shows that you hit the end of the workpiece, like the base, and then shoot upwards into the workpiece. That's the wrong way to make a Levallois point. You have to hit from the side. That way, the curve is not from tip to base. The curve is from side to side. And I don't think the Levallois points were made for projectiles. I think they were made for knives. So they weren't thrown. So that's my take on those points. Noah says, GN Throcessive. As for Corn says, hey, Pat, I blew out a bopper today. Where did you get your fancy new boppers? I got them from Mike Tufts. He's on the live stream. Well, he was. But he's also supplying Danny Collins with all of his tools. Well, not all of his tools, but you can get Mike Tufts boppers from Danny Collins or from Mike Tufts. Let's see. Ed Gould says, they arrested the dentist down the street the other day for drug dealing. I have been going there for 20 years and never knew he was a dentist. That was good. Red Eye Patriot. All arrived safe and sound. Good. Yeah, I try to make sure with delicate obsidian blades and stuff like that that I do a little bit overkill on the packaging. David Blaylock says, would you like any obsidian from Glass Buttes? Yeah. I would like some obsidian from Glass Buttes for sure. As for Corn says, Mary, is there finally a female napper? Love the hobby, but it's a sausage fest. Yeah, you missed Mary Como was on earlier on the live stream. And 10% of my viewers are female. So there's probably quite a few out there. They just don't chat. I gave Brutus a care package with some opalized wood, goldstone, pastelite, and some high silica andesite basalt I picked up in Arizona. Awesome. Jim Cooper is very generous, you guys. Brutus, lovely stuff. Jesse says, thanks, Patrick. Makes sense. As for Corn, Mike Tufts had a website, I assume. I don't know. That's a good question. I think Mike Tufts has a Facebook page. Just remind me in the comment section or somewhere to give you a link to Mike Tufts' Facebook page or whatever. I've got some links for him, but I don't know if he has a website. Mike Mason. As for Corn, I've been to one nap-in. Ever seen a woman? Ishi was pissed. Jim Cooper. I know some women nappers here in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Are you still thinking about coming to Niblets Bluff? Yeah. One of these days I'll make it up there. Yeah, I'll make it to Niblets Bluff. It depends on the finances. If I stay away for a week, it costs me hundreds of dollars. Yeah. And believe it or not, it does. I feel it after a while if I do too many of those trips. Let's see. Ross Wellman. Okay. Good night, y'all. You jokers and nappers. Red-Eyed Patriot. That heat treat Georgetown blade is going to in an antler handle and being sent to a knife museum in Georgia. Awesome. As for Corn, it's getting close. Yeah, close to the end of the live stream. Mike Tufts, there you are. I'm working on a website. I just now have Wi-Fi in my home for the first time, hooked up to a computer for the first time in my life. Yeah, that will certainly put a damper on your websites if you don't have that. But I'm glad you're getting it set up. I sent out a shipment of boppers to Danny a few days ago, but the stupid mail is going very slow. Yeah, stupid mail. Alan Cole, David Laylock, Patrick would like that site while you're out there. Yeah. Yes, I would. You know me too well. Jim Cooper says, we also traded a copper hammer for a big moose antler and some Buffalo River, which I've never napped before. You'll like the Buffalo River. David Blaylock. Alan, I only found a bit of dacite. I love that stuff. Yeah. Jesse Parra. Jim, I would be interested in buying some fine-grained basalt from Arizona. I want to clone a real blade I found as a kid. Yeah, that's a good goal for sure. Red-Eyed Patriot says, y'all be cool, boys. Yep. As for Corn, close to the nap-in at NB, I meant. Yeah, I'm going to try to make it to the Heart of Texas nap-in, which is close by to the Niblets. Well, not close by, but it's in the next state over. The Niblets Bluff nap-in is in Louisiana, and the Heart of Texas nap-in obviously is in Texas. I'm not sure. I think they're like 6 hours apart. Something like that. In driving distance. R. Snyder, great job, Mike Tufts. I'm trying to figure out technology too. Jim Cooper says, Jesse, I don't have any large pieces left, only small balls and nodules, all less than like 4 inches. Yeah. Join the club. I'm getting down to very small spalls myself. Okay, I'm going to end the live stream. It's now 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Next live stream is Monday, starting at 8 p.m. Let's see. No, 6 p.m., ending at 8 p.m. The Monday live stream starts at 6 p.m. Eastern and goes until 8 p.m. Eastern. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the schedule. Yeah, I leave myself an hour to watch the auction because the auction ends at 9 p.m. Eastern. Live stream is two hours long, so yeah, 6 to 8 p.m. on Monday. Yeah. Good night, Alan Cole says good night, Patrick. Good night. Yeah, R. Snyder says Patrick would like some yellow colored shirt too. Yep. Good night, everybody. Take care. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Yep. Have fun. Have fun until the next video. See you later. Good night.